Hello dear friends, we're continuing the session of the second lesson with questions and answers. Let's begin with Jürgen from Sweden. So Jürgen is telling something like this. He's telling, I have always looked forward to the next lesson. And I was reading books, thought much about what I have learned and thought it has been good and interesting so far. I still do these things, but I have started to feel bad things about this. Like, why am I going? What am I doing learning this? Do I need it? Is this some kind of a cult? And things like that. But in the same time, I look forward to learn more. So what's happening to Jürgen from Sweden?
Good stuff is happening to Jürgen from Sweden. He's starting to learn Kabbalah, actually to learn Kabbalah, we should say. We could say. In the first session of today's questions, we were speaking about how to make a prayer, how to build a prayer inside ourselves. And I think it's obvious for all of us that if we don't lack of something, if everything's okay, then everything's okay, and actually I can't progress, I can't ask for nothing, I can't move forward. If everything's good, then I'm good. I'm will to receive. If the will to receive feels good at his situation, he will not do something, and nothing. He will stay in this situation. So. When the upper light starts to shine on a person, to shine on somebody, to work on him, this person, like our friend Jürgen, and I think all of us, will start to feel that something is not okay. Something is, I need to understand here something. I need a help. I don't know if I want to continue. There's something that I should do, something, I don't know, something, it's like a door that is opened, and now I can make a progress. This is the right attitude to do things like that.
Yeah, and this is what really yesterday when speaking about the Congress and all of the thoughts and what this is Jürgen's example, and it's just the difference between the wisdom of Kabbalah and all of the other wisdoms and methods in the world. Because here you can see that through the study, you are under the influence of the light that reforms. You're not just accumulating knowledge. The light also opens, as Leo said, a door to your will to receive. Because we're dealing with connection, and the first time the ego is appearing in us, and it didn't appear yet, only from the point that we feel that we have resistance towards this wisdom, towards this connection between us, then you begin to feel, and this is a very big help from the Creator. You remember we read the Shamati, Article 1, there's no one else besides him, and the left that rejects, and the right which helps you to come even closer. Without these discernments, you wouldn't have a bigger desire. What does it mean, a bigger desire? They give you a rejects. What does it mean? I don't need it.
Moshe Leo.
Yeah. I don't need this thing. Who is this Lightman? All of these questions, which are really deficiencies, which are really lacks, or the Kabbalists are calling these letters of the work, You reveal something which is in your desires, which repels you. And this is how, on top of this, you build your own desire, a new desire. You create the desire towards spirituality. If the Creator would not help you with all of these thoughts and doubts, and how could you develop your desire? Even if you once I used to run.
You?
Many kilos ago.
Once.
And you're running. How do you run? You use the friction. You use the friction with the ground. Otherwise, you cannot go ahead. We will learn. This is also the law of opposite value between lights and the vessels. This is the only way you can advance. So you need to be the happiest person on Sweden, at least, and to say thank you for the upper force. Upper because this is the force which gives you all of these states, and now you have the chance really to work with the environment, with the books, with the friends, within the Facebook, because now you feel that you have finally two forces. One is the force of the ego, one is the force that, as you write, is pushing you ahead. This is your point in the heart, and now you are the now for the first time there is a human being in the middle that can choose. Okay, what do I do with these two forces? So, as we say in Hebrew, Mazal Tov, and I recommend you, Leo, you also recommend. I recommend you to read Shamati 4 and Shamati 25 and Shamati 70. But begin with Shamati 4. What is the reason of the heaviness that the person feels in the work, and you will find all of the answers. In fact, in Shamati, you will find everything.
If we're talking about recommend something to do, go to the Facebook group and just look for
something elevating.
Yeah, something elevating over there.
And
the forces that you will get, you will get it from the book, as Moshe said right now, and you'll get it from friends. So.
And another thing that I wanted to say, but again it slipped my mind. I don't know what's going on with me today. Yes. Why? There is a saying, and really we want to dedicate time to your question because it's the most important state of the students. This is really the crucial point.
It's worth a lesson, I think, in one of the...
Maybe we will do, I think. Because this is the crucial point where, the Kabbalist has a saying like 1,000 are entering the class or the study hall, and only one is going out to spiritual attainment. Many, interpretations about it, but why do people fall in the study of Kabbalah? Why do they not persist? Because they have these states where Creator is illuminating or begins to illuminate, the will to receive, as we're saying in Shamati, in the article, there's no one else besides Him. And when you identify with them, just automatically, yes, this is my desires, this is me, and no separation between, as we said in the lesson, me and what I feel, and me and the Creator. This is not me. He's giving me such states. This is where you fall. If you are not anchored to society, and the environment, and you said you're reading books, you're in the lessons, this is your salvation. But why? Because you have the environment who keeps you just 1 millimeter on top of whatever is passing through you. But if people are not doing this, the moment that they have the first
descent,
the light when it's shining, it illuminates what we are calling the backside, the posterior side of the next level. So first it's darkness. I see that everything repels me. It's not, and don't worry. It continues each and every state until the final correction. So if I'm not connected to the right environment, and this is again freedom of choice, I will just obey this will to receive that just jumped in me, and that's it. And I could lose in an instant the goal of creation. And without the friends, the environment, the lessons, this is how you begin to see, and it's amazing, second semester, it's how you begin to see that the Creator is like leading you, like in the left and the right, and this study is a study that includes all of our essence, all of our life. It's not just I'm Moshe and I'm studying some knowledge which I will know it it's working on everything.
Creator, like a good father, is taking off his hands, and you are like standing alone right now, and you have to make your first move. You start to walk, which is great.
Yes, and if Creator was continuing to work, the light continues to fill you, you would have been like just a puppet organ, which yes, I want Kabbalah, but it would not be your desire, your free will. And now that he gave you just feelings of rejection and questions, which are really, I'm so happy for you, believe me. Now you have for the first time the possibility to do your own steps. So what do you desire? There is this. If you look at it, everything is right. Why do I need this study? It's bestowal. I want to receive. Yes, everything is right. But now you choose, and this is the freedom of choice. How do I practice this freedom of choice? With the environment. So, as you say in Sweden, keep up the good work, and see you in the next clip.